How you doing, friends and neighbors? Anyway, just got out of the shower. It's my day off, so you know what that means. It's time for another beer review. And this ain't just any beer review. This is a re-review. This was actually the first beer I ever reviewed and posted. If you know what, you get a little brownie points here. 3, 2, 1. It is Pabst Blue Ribbon. I reviewed it before, but of course I deleted a lot of my reviews. And anyway, I'm drinking on it, so I figured, oh hell, might as well review it again. Wouldn't hurt to. Anyway, Pabst, or PBR, is made by the Pabst Brewing Company. Surprise. Which is owned by the Miller Brewing Company, which is owned by Miller Coors, or Molson Coors, or what. And all these companies are damn devouring each other. So, yeah, Miller and Coors, you'd figure they wouldn't be the same company. They're the same company, technically. Although they probably, Coors probably uses Coors facilities, Miller uses Miller facilities, but still, as far as everything goes, it's, yeah. Anyway, ABV, I believe it's 4.6. I might be wrong, but I'm just gonna go ahead and assume it's 4.6. That's a safe area, and if I am wrong, it's within a couple tenths of what I just said. So it's, anyway, middle fours. That's where we're gonna go for the ABV. Anyway, just gonna say this right quick. I love PBR cans. These are the most attractive looking cans to me. I can just imagine some dude hanging out on his porch in the Midwest, smoking cigarettes or got a good dip in, and just drinking beer, listening to like the Pirates game, or actually that's not Midwest, that's East Coast, but Nebraska football, or just insert random Milwaukee Brewers. There we go. And actually, I think this is actually brewed in Milwaukee. Yep, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So yeah, I could see some dude listening to a Milwaukee Brewers game on the radio on his front porch, just killing these, or sitting in his old. I'm going ahead and just opening up the cigarettes. Sitting in his garage and watching the game on TV and drinking a whole bunch of these. Anyway, color-wise, it's pale. Well, surprise, I know, very, very surprising that a basic American Adjunct Lager would look like American Adjunct Lager. Anyway, didn't port heavy, the head, very thin, but, looks alright. And the color, it just looks like your stereotypical American Adjunct Lager. Smell-wise, smells like your stereotypical Adjunct Lager. There's a little bit of a grassy hop character, and I got a little booger in my nose. I can feel it when I was smelling. Okay, let's hope that helped. It did, but yeah, you get a little grassiness, but for the most part, it's just like white bread or like saltine crackers. I remember the first time I had PBR, one of my friend's moms bought it for us. We were not 21, to say the least. We're actually 16, but anyway, I also got it in bottles, which I can't find PBR on bottles, but she got it for us. And I just remember saying, tastes like saltine crackers, and I'm getting that. I still get that. You get a hint of grass. Like I said, it tastes a lot like it smells. It's very, very light, very mild. I can see why people enjoy this. Although I can't see why people enjoy this ironically. I think that's retarded, buying something like, oh look, I drink PBR because I'm a hipster. I'm gonna light a cigarette, but I'm a hipster and I drink PBR because it sucks, it's trash, it's cheap. I can get it at a bar for $2 a 16 ounce. Oh, I'm so fucking quirky. No one cares, dude. Just saying, no one cares. Buy what you want to buy. If you enjoy it, drink it. And I definitely enjoy this. Very light, very mild. Basically, grass and crackers are the two main notes I get, and that's part of the reason I do enjoy PBR, is because a lot of cheap American Adjunct Lagers lack a hop character. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say this beer has a tremendous hop character. There's so much, there's a bitter bite and all that, because there's not. It's very, very, very mild and very subtle, but the fact that there still is an underlining hop character, and I know I say this a lot, in order to round out the beer, excuse me, I watched a lot of Louisiana beer reviews, can't tell, so like half of his reviews, he's like, it's a very round beer, which is correct for a lot of beers. And, you know, a lot of beers will be kind of rounded off. But this one is one of the few that I don't know, I can, you know, other beers, people go, oh, I can get a hop character. I really can't. Like Budweiser, I don't taste hops. Busch, I don't taste hops. Coors, not really. Miller High Life, a little bit. But PBR is the one out of all American Adjunct Lagers that I can actually taste hops, which is cool. I don't like hops, honestly. I'm not a hoppy kind of guy, but it's nice just to have a little dusting of hops in my beer. Oh. And it's really refreshing, really mild. And honestly, there's not much else to say about this. Now, okay, here's something I can say. Yeah, I know I'm sitting here kind of going, I don't know what the fuck to say right now, which isn't good to do on camera, but I wish PBR was a little bit cheaper. It's still very cheap, very readily available, but before the whole hipster, ironic, you know, love craze, whatever, with PBR started, this stuff was dirt cheap. Although I still got, I can still get 30 packs of this for like 22 bucks. I think at the liquor store I go to, if I'm going, like, for the beers I have for a 30 pack, I think the only other one is Busch. That's on that price range. I think Busch is about 20. Well, Natty Light's also, I think, still about 20 for a 30. Which is also why back in the day, me and my bros used to fucking drink Natty Light like water. I didn't live with them. Two of my friends lived together, and Jesus Christ, they had a whole, just a freaking dump trailer full of beer cans, and I'm guessing about 65, 70, 75% of those were Natty cans. I'll do a re-review on that one day. I'll go ahead and give you a short review on Natty Light. Water, refreshing water. If you like Dasani, try that. So I like the deal I'm doing with sitting the beer can here and kind of pointing to it, like, yeah, this is a good beer. Give you a little perspective, or a different change of perspective in my videos. I don't know. I'm just sitting here, I'm a little buzzed, so I'm just kind of rambling at this point. But, let's see, do we have any updates? Oh, I tried my first sherry the other day. It was it was a medium to heavy body cream sherry. I liked it at first, but after a while it was sickly sweet almost. So, not a fan of sherry. Will I review it? Probably not. I'll probably just cook with it. Let's go ahead and give a final review though on this. It's kind of hard to give PBR a number, honestly. But for the price, for the style, for what it is, I feel comfortable giving it a 7. It's a very solid choice of a beer. If I come to a cookout and you have PBR, I mean, you were cool. I'm like, oh, it's a nice guy here. And if I come to your cookout and you got Michelob Ultra, I'm gonna be like, oh, ooh, this dude might be a little bit of a douche. And I know it's unfair to judge people based solely on what beer they drink, but I don't know, it comes with the territory. Certain beers just kind of give off certain vibes. But PBR, as long as you're not wearing a flannel shirt in the middle of summer and a beanie, if you're drinking PBR, I'm getting good vibes off you. I'm not gonna lie. I just look at you and go, no, he's probably a hard-working guy, you know. Probably watches some kinds of sports, probably football or baseball, maybe even auto racing. Although when it comes to auto racing, the main beer vibe I get off that is Busch. Just because I watch a bunch of old NASCAR and I see all those old Busch commercials, you know, with the cowboys and stuff, and it's like Busch. So, yeah, That's the ultimate like trash NASCAR beer. Though I like Busch. I'm not gonna trash talk Busch too bad. Although I'll say it's not the best beer. But you know, sometimes you're not looking for the best. Sometimes you're looking for a good deal. And overall, I would say PBR is one of those good deal beers. Not a trash beer by any means, but it's cheap, has a little bit of flavor compared to some other beers in the market for the similar price, and has, in my opinion, a good flavor. It, like I said, mild, though you do get a grassy hop character. Very, very subtle, combined with a white bread, biscuity, crackery note, which is something I really enjoy with American Adjunct lagers. If I'm going for an American Adjunct lager, I am looking for that biscuity, crackery, white bread note. And this kind of ticks off all the boxes for me. It is something I always keep in my fridge for the most part. So, 7 out of 10. Like, rate, and subscribe if you want to. If you don't, well, shoot, whatever. I don't give a shit. And make sure to spade and neuter your animals. My cat, okay, good. My cat's still asleep. He didn't hear that. I figured you'd be like, oh shit, no. And most importantly, make sure to kill your local pedophile. Have a good night and a pleasant tomorrow.